Absolutely, the dream scenario is to come back at the Royal Rumble, but not just to come back, but to win it.
Cody Rhodes suffered a pectoral tear. He tore the pectoral muscle right off the bone.
All the sacrifices, all the doubt, all the struggle, all the heartache, all that I have at the Royal Rumble, I'm back.
Over an hour and 5 minutes for the #1 entry. Chop to the surgically repaired pec. Gunther eliminated. The American Nightmare, one step closer to the American Dream.
I'm going to do it for me. I'm going to do it for my family. And I am going to do it for you.
This is just one more step in the journey. Finish the story at WrestleMania.
At WrestleMania, under the brightest lights, on the biggest damn stage, I have to stand across from Roman Reigns. And after WrestleMania, you can be the tribal chief, you can be the head of the table, you can be the biggest superstar in the world, but the one thing that Roman Reigns will not be is the undisputed WWE Universal Champion.